My whole thing is you come out here and you do it, that's one thing, but when you're blatantly obvious like this, you know what I mean, with cans and a beer pong table set up and all this other stuff, I mean,
You kind of bring attention to yourself.
you're asking for it at that point to get stopped and checked, you know what I mean?
Welcome back to the Donny Rapture channel, where I always bring you fresh, never before seen body cam footage. Today's body cam footage takes place on Destin Beach and picks up as officers were conducting a resource inspection when they noticed a large group of young adults playing beer pong on the beach.
Tallahassee, 44, 23, 10, 13, 10, 20.
How y'all go? How y'all doing?
Good, how about yourself?
Good. Playing some beer pong or something?
You got beer dye, so
I hear you. I don't even know if I've ever played that game.
it's fun. Yeah, it's fun. We're having a good time.
Cool deal. You guys are all of age, I'm assuming? Yes, no?
Yeah.
You got ID on you?
I don't have my wallet on me. Get you a. I'll go get my wallet.
Can you get yours as well?
Yeah. I don't know if I have my wallet.
Is that a vapor?
Yeah, there's two of them.
How old are they?
I'm telling them to get their IDs. I asked them how old they were. They said, I said, I'm assuming everybody's of age, and they just kind of looked around. I'm like, you got ID on you? But there's a pile of them trying to peel out of here, it looks like.
Yep. Everybody together for the same party? Where y'all from?
We go to LSU.
LSU?
Yes, sir.
If y'all are in the same party, I need to see some identification.
Yeah, if y'all got IDs, let's see them.
Yeah, I don't have my wallet, sir.
Back in the room, or
Yeah, it's back on. We Ubered here.
do what?
We Ubered here.
Okay.
Would y'all like to take down all that stuff? We can just get it all out of here. Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's not the problem if everybody, if as long as you're of age.
I just don't have one. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, if you don't have an ID, I'll just get your name and date of birth from you.
A lot of y'all here. She with you guys too? Are you with this group?
Yeah.
Alright. We're here now, right? You guys understand that drinking, underage, it's a no-go, right?
Yes, sir.
How many of here, who here is over the age of 21? You, and you? You're over 21? Everyone else is under 21?
Sir.
Lots of cans everywhere, right? I don't know who's drinking. You can obviously tell me we weren't. I don't know. But if everyone says no one's drinking with this amount of cans, everyone here is going to get a citation. Okay? I need y'all to work with us. Who here is drinking? You guys are over 21?
Yes, sir.
You have your IDs on?
I don't. I Ubered here.
You Uber here? That's fine. Go get your name and date of birth, and we'll go that route. Okay? So
Once you start picking.
Are you in the group also, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
All right. What's your first name? Middle initial? And last name? And date of birth? All right. Thank you.
The styrofoam one is mine.
That one's yours?
Yeah. I can go ahead and show you.
Did he already get your information, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We already get your information as well? Okay. You guys? Cool. Easy. You have yours as well?
Yeah. Alright.
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
I got 5 as well.
and 4 IDs.
5, 10, so 14. 14 cheat sheets.
They asked if they, wanted to tear it down. I said, well,
We're not keeping you off the beach right now or anything. Right? Stand by for us right now. We're gonna run to the truck. There's a lot of y'all. We're gonna figure out what we can do. We're gonna work with you guys. Okay. Just know. I mean, you guys obviously understand that you can't be. I mean, you're here on spring break. I get it. You're having fun. I was there at one point too. But you can't violate the rules and regulations. Right? You can't be out here drinking, especially if you're underage. You can come out here and drink. But you got to be of age, right? So, but how'd y'all get the beer? The alcohol?
I mean, we're not dumb. We're assuming that whoever was 21 bought it, right? So that's another violation in itself. Like Officer Sense said, we've all been there, right? But my whole thing is you come out here and you do it, that's one thing. But when you're blatantly obvious like this, you know what I mean, with cans and a beer pong table set up and all this other stuff, I mean,
You kind of bring attention to yourself.
you're asking for it at that point to get stopped and checked, you know what I mean?
And I'd like for them to know that too. Does that make sense to y'all? I mean, you're out here, there's beer cans spread out everywhere. You're playing beer pong, there's beer cans spread out over there. We're gonna stop and ask, especially if someone doesn't look like they're 21, right? You're bringing attention to yourself, right? I'm very happy that y'all ain't out, doing something that really you shouldn't be doing. This is, in my opinion, minor. We've all been there, we've done it, but it's still a violation, right? So, what I was just explaining to them is y'all bringing attention to yourself. You know what I mean? You're out playing beer pong, you got beer cans littered everywhere, and you're doing it knowing that you're not of age. So, like I said, y'all hang out. We're gonna head back to the truck and we'll discuss it, but we are gonna try to work with you. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So we'll see what we can do. All right.
So, like we've explained to everybody else, I'll hop out real quick. So I'll go over it more in depth whenever I get my stuff printed out.
Yes, sir.
Officer Sense a little ahead of me because I had to hand jam a bunch of them in. It's all good. So I'm sure you already heard, you already talked to all your buddies. When county comes out here, 90% of the time, you're leaving in handcuffs, all right?
Yes, sir.
Being that, being a minor in possession. We had a couple of your buddies that were honest and said they hadn't been drinking. They got deputies out here and they blew.
Yes,
and they asked us the same thing, why aren't you guys taking them? You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Well, we're trying to cut y'all a break. We're not going to take you to jail today. However,
you,
you will have a notice to appear. It's a court date.
Okay.
In the past, they have done them over Zoom.
Okay,
I don't know if they're continuing to do that or not.
Okay.
If the court date doesn't line up with your schedule or anything like that, you can call and reschedule it, and they'll work with you.
Will that be through mail or through the hand citation we're gonna get right now?
As far as the court date goes,
Yes, sir.
You'll know what day it is as soon as I give it to you.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, sir.
It'll be sometime April.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
And like I said, if it doesn't work out for you, you can call the number on the bottom of the citation, and they'll reschedule it.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, I'll call you back over here whenever I get it all printed out and finished up.
Thank you, sir.
Yep. No worries. Thank you.
No, I'm just asking, like, it's the notice to appear, but if it was for, like, an MIP or if it was, like, what it was for.
Yeah, it's for
Just
Okay.
minors in possession of alcohol. I mean, you guys, most everybody out here is under 21. There was only a couple that were over the age and then a couple that didn't drink. The couple that didn't drink brought it to our attention. We called county out here. They blew in a PPT and they blew zeros, right?
Okay.
Everybody else, like if you're out here, possession, just in general, like y'all are all hanging out in the same crowd, same coolers, same everything. The two that claimed to not be drinking got cut a break also, to be honest with you, because I mean they were still here in the same crowd with alcohol around and they were underage, right? Yeah, we're trying to work with y'all the best we can. And I don't know if I mentioned this to you or not, but counties, they're not cutting any slack. They're taking. I know you're cold. I'm sorry. You've been out here a long time.
Can we go back inside if we have, like, the papers and stuff? Like, can we get out of
Yes.
here?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, as long as you don't have any other questions for me, and like I said, we try to work with you guys and cut you a break, not taking you to jail or anything like that. But unfortunately, we got a job to do, and I hate that we had to meet under these circumstances. Hopefully, you guys we'll continue to have a good vacation and stay out of trouble.
If this doesn't work for you, you can contact the plate reports at this number. Rearrange. No, for help other people. Officer Valdez, my partner and I have been in the same situation, okay? It's not the end of the world, all right? We want you out here having fun. I don't want this to ruin y'all's spring break. Continue having fun, enjoy it. Make sure you take care of these citations, though, okay? Because if you don't, it'll become something further, okay? We don't want warrants or anything like that, okay? So just make sure, and like I've explained to y'all, you can call the court. Calling them is a part of taking care of that citation. It's going to take a few days for us to get the court to get that information, though. So if you try to call them now, they're not going to have that information yet, okay? So enjoy your time out here. I want y'all to have fun, but I want you to have fun the right way, right? Sure. Y'all understand you're underage. You can't be having alcohol. I think I went through that spiel. I don't need to go through it again, all right? Is there any questions of me? I do. Again, I really appreciate you guys' cooperation. I know it's cold. You guys do what you need to do, okay? Yes, sir. Stay safe, okay? Stay safe. Thank you.
Thank you. Y'all have a good one.
You too.
Anything else from us?
Okay, I wanted to keep you guys out here just because of the situation involved in that,
Yes,
right?
Yes, sir.
With that said, you understand y'all are getting
Yes, sir.
because in this minors in possession, you're still in possession with the group, okay? I'm glad no one else kind of came up because if there was going to be another one, everyone's going to be a citation.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So understand that you guys are free, okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I don't need y'all going bragging about that.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
But please understand that.
Yes,
Okay?
sir.
Yes, sir.
You guys are good to go. Okay?
Thank
If you
you.
have any
Appreciate it.
questions of us,
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Hey,
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
Yep.
Hey,
Thank you.
thank y'all for being good.
Yes, sir. I appreciate your
Yeah,
service.
yeah, thank you. Did you talk to the ones that were over 21?
no, I did not. If you want to, you can
Yeah.
address it.
Hey, there was 3 of you guys that were over 21, right? 2? Okay, she was over 21?
Yeah.
She was wearing a hat.
Okay. She must have just left. It wasn't the one that was in the tan.
No.
Okay.
That was.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. So, look, right? You guys could have gotten in a lot of trouble. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm not an idiot. I'm not dumb. All right. I wasn't born yesterday. Like I told the whole group, we've all been there. We've all done it, right?
Yes, sir.
Do not provide alcohol for minors.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Because you put them in a bad spot,
It's really we're lying.
and you guys are getting a huge break. All right. I have zero way to prove that you were the one that provided the alcohol for them. However, you were the only ones here that were over the age of 21. Right? You guys were good to go and drink and have a fun spring break. But there's ways to go about it. When we drive down the beach and we see a beer pong table set up and cans all over the ground, like, it's one thing if I drive by somebody and I'm like, they're probably underage, and I see a Yeti cup and they probably have alcohol. That's one thing. But when you're underage like they are and it's displayed like that, it doesn't look good, right?
I'm sorry
All right.
about that.
Well, please be safe.
Yes,
No
sir.
drinking and driving.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Keep it between the white and the yellow, and y'all have a good one.
Covert off.